A very good Tuesday morning to everyone out there. Landon here back in the saddle again to bring you your latest weather or night forecast courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. Hope you were able to enjoy the absolutely magnificent weather that we had yesterday. All that's going to be changing today, and we can already see approaching here from the west. We have a cold front stretching all the way up from near the Great Lakes all the way down through Texas. Associated low pressure systems as well, and this cold front is going to continue to close in here from the west as we work throughout the day, thus resulting in an uptick in those rain and storm chances for us as well. Getting started with a look across the region, the B.H. James Distillery Skycam down in Adairville already showcasing some clouds on the uptick over in that direction. Same can be said overlooking the White Squirrel Weather Nest Cam here in Bowling Green overlooking WKU. Already got some clouds thickening up out there. A few hit-and-miss rain showers present as well. Some light drizzle. But we will be looking at an uptick in those rain and storm chances as we progressively work throughout the day. Temperatures are already hanging out, folks, right around the 60-degree mark. We'll be taking highs right back up to the upper 60s, lower 70s this afternoon. We'll feel a little bit cooler, though. We got the clouds that are already coming in here. Sunshine won't be quite as prominent or present as it has been over the past few days. As previously mentioned, folks, here's a look at the surface map. A little bit more of a straightforward illustration. We got counterclockwise flow with those areas of low pressure and the cold front approaching. That's dragging the deep moisture up in here out of the Gulf of Mexico, thus resulting in our uptick in the rain and storm chances throughout the day. So let's get an idea of how this is going to unfold. You can see working throughout this morning, all has been quiet, but looking off as we approach the mid-morning on into the lunchtime time frame, we have these cells that are getting going out across western Kentucky and down here across middle Tennessee as well. It's not going to be until we get into the afternoon that we see a nice uptick in these cells that are going to be impacting the region. We're not expecting any sort of widespread severe weather or anything of that nature, but it is worth mentioning. Looking at the parameters in the atmosphere, whenever these cells start to move through here during the afternoon and evening hours of today, you might get in on a few strong wind gusts out of this, and with the freezing layer and the levels throughout the atmosphere, some small hail cannot be rolled out. So don't be surprised if you see that. This continues throughout the afternoon on into this evening. The cold front tries to make it through here, folks, but we're going to have a secondary low developing over the Gulf that'll be keeping these hit-and-miss rain showers around, at least through the early morning hours of our Wednesday. We can get an idea and look at this, folks, with a wider view. We get the cold front that tries to pass through here, but look down here to our south. I'll try to get this little bit better view for you here. Right here with this low. This low is going to pinwheel north and east here as we work into tonight and into our Wednesday morning, keeping the lingering rain showers around. But with any luck, folks, by the time we roll into Wednesday afternoon, the bulk of the moisture is located well off and east of the area. So some scattered hit-and-miss showers throughout our Wednesday morning. Then we catch a lull in activity Wednesday afternoon and then all the way through our Thursday as well. But then, of course, we have to keep our eyes here out to the west with what's going to occur as we get closer and approach the upcoming weekend. This low pressure system is going to dip down to the south, and it's going to draw up a load of moisture along with it out of the Gulf of Mexico. We got the black line showcasing the counterclockwise flow, folks. It's really going to shovel in that moisture here out of the Gulf. So we'll put this into motion. We see the surface low dive down to the Gulf and then bring it northward throughout our Friday, but especially Friday night, rolling all the way into our Saturday, folks. Showers, storms, a few of those storms could become strong, so we'll be keeping eyes on it. But to say the least, folks, we got a very active remainder of the week that's in store. On the backside of this low pressure system, as it exits off to the north and east Saturday night, we're going to have colder northwest winds. It's going to pour in here, and it's going to bring colder temperatures throughout our Sunday, on into Monday, and even possibly into Tuesday of next week. This large upper ridge and high pressure looks to build in here by the time we roll into Sunday and into the early days of next week for a relatively quiet weather pattern after we get the active pattern out of here that we're going to deal with throughout the entirety of the week that we are currently in. Today's severe weather outlook, you'll take a look here. We have any severe risk is mitigated well off to the south and west of the Wobbles community. With that being said, as previously mentioned throughout today, this afternoon and evening, a couple of strong wind gusts can be rolled out, perhaps some small hail, but outside of that, it's not going to be too much to worry about. Total rainfall amounts here, folks, over the course of the next week, we could be looking at anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of total rainfall. That will include today into tonight and tomorrow, and again in the Friday to Saturday night time frame that will be coming along with that as well. Here's a full breakdown of your next 5-day weather forecast. Widespread rain showers and storms taking over. It looks like we could be dry this morning outside of some patchy drizzle, but the rain and storm chances will be on the increase as we work throughout this afternoon and on into this evening. Isolated hit and miss rain chances Wednesday morning should make way to partly cloudy skies by Wednesday afternoon. It will be slightly cooler. Partly cloudy skies throughout our Thursday with highs back up to near the 70-degree mark. And then following suit, folks, widespread showers and storms Friday and on into our Saturday as well. But you will note it will be colder, folks, Saturday into Sunday behind that passing front and associated low pressure system. Highs on Saturday, the mid and upper 50s. And on Sunday, we're going to be lucky to escape the lower 50s. That's going to wrap up your Tuesday morning weather and odd forecast presented by Ohio Valley Insurance. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a fun